Okay, my friends, we are back for another episode of Love and the Beat, and today I have a special guest. But first off, I'm Ebony, your host with the most, and we're going to jump right into this. I have a special guest here by the name of Jay Boogz, and I would love you guys to welcome the one and the only DJ, Jay Boogz. So tell everyone who Jay Boogz is.
I'm just a simple guy, you know. Born and raised in New York, Brooklyn, Bed-Stuy. That's my hometown.
Okay.
Only child to Mama G. That's my mom, you know. I have 3 beautiful children. Nera, Adonis, and Abrea. Love them to the world. And that's just me, man. I'm just, you know, just an average guy, man, from the streets. You know, just trying to make it better for myself and my family. That's it.
Okay, that's good to know. So growing up, when or at what age did you say, you know, I'm into this DJ stuff? I like this.
Well, I couldn't tell you exactly what age, but it had to have been real young. My mom's and pops used to have little house parties back in the day, so I know a lot of my musical is attributed to a lot of things that I used to hear them play back in the day. You know, this is like the days of one record player, not even 2. You know, one like house setup. You know what I mean?
The party.
Yeah. You know, you had one turntable, may have a dual cassette deck, but that was the most. And you had to try to entertain your friends as much as possible with that. So that was my startup, right?
Did they have like DJs back then? Like did a DJ come over and play, or it was just like?
Of course they had DJs, but one thing I noticed, a lot of my moms and pops, their friends used to bring their own records over. So my moms and pops had their own little record collection, and then, you know, their friends would probably bring by a few new joints or some things they may not have had, or something that they may have wanted to listen in particular that night. So
they bring the music over and
yeah, everybody have a good time. I was supposed to be asleep, but I don't know. I was probably up. I probably couldn't even go to sleep. Or
maybe it was one of those, like when I was younger, like we had to go in the bedroom. Like, no, don't go home. This is
yeah.
So we had to be in the bedroom, you know, peeping out at the party.
Yeah.
Okay. And so all right, so you're a young kid growing up, you're in Brooklyn. How did, you know, like what were some of your challenges? Like once you got into the DJing business, what were some of the challenges? Like did guys give you a hard time? Like, yo, I want to get on the set, and did they give you like a hard time? Like did you have to like, you know, show them like, look, I have to do this?
Yeah. Well, the talent was always naturally there. I think that one of the biggest challenges that I faced back then when I first started was cooperation, group effort, what do you call it, connectivity. You know,
it was you and
yeah. So it started out with me and a couple of the fellas on the block, and then before I knew it, I turned around. It's like I was the one buying all the records myself. I was the one trying to get dates and things of that nature. So once it got kind of to that point, it was a little discouraging to, you know, want to continue at that pace. But, you know.
What's your core genre of music now?
Well,
what has it developed into today?
Yeah, I always started out playing reggae music. It was always like reggae and then rap, but I've always had a love for R&B, so I throw some R&B in there. Of course, Afro beats. I'm still with the dance hall strong, but you got to know how to, you know, expand your horizons and adapt to all genres. As definitely being a DJ. Yeah, so try not to be one-dimensional. I ultimately would like to do those EDM shows where I'm packing out like 100,000 a stadium, getting about 5,000, 50,000 a night, just to spend for about 2-3 hours, because it's happening out there.
Nice.
Get a part of that. I need that bag.
I hear you. And the name XLR, because that's your, I get this, describe to the
That's the
people
brand.
what that is.
All right, so XLR itself is actually a speaker wipe. You have a couple of different ones. You have a male to female, which we promote. Male to female. You have male to male, and you have female to female. Like I said, XLR is a plug that I always found myself needing to try to record. So when I first started getting back onto the music scene, my boy Jugga, shout out Jugga anyway at that, he always, it's like, yo, Jay Boogz, pull up, you know what I'm saying, do a little recording. So whenever he was set up and I'm getting my music together, he'll always be like, oh, XLR wire, standing third. And the XLR was just always just frequent, you know what I'm saying, in my mind. So the same person, Jugga, he came up with the name XLR out of sleep. And me and my boys was discussing sound names, brand names, and things of that nature. And being that I'm like the plug in the hood, you know what I'm saying, it made sense. So now XLR, with the moniker XLR, we're connecting the world to music.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. And I've seen some of your battles, right? What do you call them?
I call it a little sparring sessions.
Sparring sessions. And I hear a Jamaican accent coming out of your mouth. Is there any ties to Jamaica or the Caribbean?
Well, lo and behold, the only ties I really have to the West Indies is Barbados. My great grandfather born in Barbados in St. Phillips. So to my knowledge, I have family in St. Phillips and in Bridgetown. I've been there one time in my life. But the patois and all that, that's just from listening to, different cassettes and just being around the music.
It has you hype, I be
faking sometimes. I be faking. I'm gonna keep it real, But I just kind of adapted to the patois. That's it.
So as the youth, we're going to be talking to the youth.
Yeah.
What advice would you give the youth, maybe your son, and, everything is different. It's changing, everyone's trying to find a way. Like, what piece of advice?
In regards to what?
In regards to life and, going after your dreams, what would you tell someone watching this?
Well, always follow your dreams. Don't never have anybody deter you from your dreams. I feel that you're the only person who can stop yourself from achieving your dreams. There's a lot of things that's going to happen throughout the course of life that may also make you want to, deter from what it is that, take your eyes off of the prize. But you got to understand that life is gonna life.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that may not be under your control, but try not to focus so much on the things that are not under your control, but focus on the things that you are in control.
Right. Sounds good. That sounds like good advice.
Everybody's gonna bump their head and make mistakes.
Yes.
But just try.
You have to know how to get back up from it.
Yeah.
And continue.
Everything is stumbling blocks and obstacles in life. How you deal with it determines your character, as far as I'm concerned.
Yes. Sounds good to me. You're the first Jay Boogz.
Yes.
So we're gonna move on to the next segment, and we're gonna talk a little bit about love in the DJ world. Because when it comes to DJs, we got females, we got fans. We want to know a little tea about what goes on.
Right. So what we got going on?
Well, of course, the ladies. We want to know: are you single? Are you mingling? Are you just enjoying life right now?
Yeah, I'm single, definitely the mingle. I'm enjoying life, and until I know it's real, yeah, I'm gonna be moving around a little bit, shaking and moving a little bit. No offense, but yeah.
So you're dating and you're, just making friendships and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, I'm
Getting to know
networking.
people.
Yeah, to say that.
Right. So as a DJ and playing in all types of different venues, what was the craziest things a fan has ever done to get your attention?
Oh, man. Wow. The craziest thing. I've had a few things. Few.
Out of the few, what was the craziest?
The craziest. I think, well, I'm gonna keep it, kind of, mature here, but yeah. But one of the craziest things, I was playing in a bar in Flatbush, and this girl, she just, from the time she walked in, she had her eyes on me, and it was like so crazy. It was almost like out of a movie. She was just looking at, and where I was playing at, it was like on top of a platform, so I have a good view of everybody that's coming into the venue.
Okay.
And she just made her way straight to me and just started just dubbing on me, just like she knew me forever. I mean, like, not no just regular grind. I'm talking about something.
Like, I know you.
Yeah, like, oh my gosh, like a private room dance. But I'm in the DJ booth. And it was at that moment I could tell she had one or two drinks. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a few more than she needed, but yeah, that was real odd. I never had anybody just come up to me in the DJ booth and just start dubbing on me like that.
Life of a DJ.
Yeah.
So, how would you describe your ideal woman?
My ideal woman.
Minus body type.
Minus body type. My ideal woman. I like natural. I'm not really into the whole deep face, the MAC, and the eyelashes, and the nails. And I mean, keep your nails done and all that. But all that, the extras, the stuff that may or may not fall off in the midst of us being adults.
Should I
yeah, I just like a woman who is very goal oriented, family oriented. I'm not to say that you have to be by yourself, but think with your own brain. I don't like
people who follow.
Yeah, like if you need to call your BFF to help her co-sign your next decision in life, yeah, that's no good. But you definitely have. I'm big on hygiene, not just on your physical, but the house got to be clean, especially if you want me over there. You know what I'm saying? Kitchen got to be clean. If you want me to be up in there messing with the pots and pans, okay? Yeah, just hygiene. Got to have a good mind. Definitely got to have a few dollars. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little high maintenance up in here. You know what I'm saying? Got to put that out there.
You come to the table with something, you come to the table with something too.
Yeah, the finances isn't everything though, because I can maintain my own, but it's always nice to know that somebody has your back. Yeah. Some type of reassurance in life. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, I don't really ask for much. Sometimes you got to play the cards that you're dealt. Also, you have to know when to fold. You have to see another day. Yes. You have to see another hand.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, for sure.
You go all in all the time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I love the woman. Loved it.
So when it comes to, like, let's say stereotypes, do you think it's harder for entertainers to really fall in love based on, the type of lifestyle that they live?
Not necessarily. I think that there's a lot of insecurity, jealousy, and envy that plays into that.
Yes.
And once again, you're gonna have outside influences at all times, but if you allow those outside influences to, determine what you got going on with someone else,
right,
then they're always going to be influencing.
Yeah.
And who's to say that's going to be in a good way or the bad way? You got to take your own destination in your own hands. And if you really believe in that person, yeah, you know, sit down, build. There's nothing wrong with asking questions. The only dumb questions are the ones that you don't ask. So don't sit back and think that you're going to be here with somebody forever. They may not have this, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
The same thoughts as you.
Right.
But you'll never know if you won't open up your mouth and ask.
Communication.
Right. So I think there's a lack of communication, which, you know, goes into why celebrities may have a hard time finding somebody, or even if you find somebody, at least keeping them by your side.
There's a big understanding.
Yeah, because you might be cool and you might have a mutual understanding or connection for one night, but what about the day after?
Yeah.
The day after that?
Especially when the feelings start to get involved, and it's like,
Right.
yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good. That's a little bit of love life of Mr. Jay Boogz, a little tea. So we're gonna go get into the speed round. Speed round.
Wow, okay.
I ask, you answer one word, right?
All right.
You ready?
Yeah.
How many times you've been in love?
3.
Biggest turn on.
Dimples.
Biggest turn off.
Stink box.
American women, Caribbean women.
Both.
All right. Fame or love?
Love.
Would you rather not DJ forever or be in love forever?
That's a weird question. Without
Love or the music? Love or the music? Love or the music?
maybe not be in love.
Okay, all right. You got through the ride. You got through the ride.
I like that last one though. It made me think.
It make you think like,
I couldn't say that too quick. I had to think about that one.
You know, I know who might watch this in the future, be like, oh, you stepped on the video.
Yeah.
But yes, as I said, I thank you so much. That ends this interview with Mr. Jay Boogz. I need you to tell them how to reach you.
Okay, all right. Well, you can hit me up on Jay Boogz on the Facebook. That's JayBoogz. You can catch me on the IG at Mama G, MAMAG_sun. That's SUN because I shine like the sun.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then you can also hit us up on the SoundCloud, XLR Sound International.
I hear there's some good mixes on
Yeah, we just dropped some audio drops on there, man. Y'all get tune in, man. Tune in, like, share, leave a comment.
Battle as well. XLR's out here.
Oh yeah,
Killing them.
we got something going on.
You don't want to hear the dubs. I heard some behind the scenes and I would not want to battle XLR.
Stay tuned.
All right, so this is your girl, Ebony. This is Love. See you next time.